So in this video we're going to talk about signsimba.com. Signsimba basically is a digital electronic signatures platform that we have launched, and it's available for beta testing. So in this video I'm going to quickly familiarize you with how to do multi-factor authentication so as to be compliant with the IRS rules and requirements for the tax professionals in order to do the digital signatures. So as you see, as you go on to this module on the left, which says electronic signatures, you will be on e-sign request tab, and from here you would simply click on add upload from your device. So if you add from your device, you can upload by using this rectangle. If you wanted to use an existing template, you could use that. You could also be integrated with a Google Drive if your document was on Google Drive. And there are a few more possibilities whereby you could bring in from OneDrive, Microsoft 365 via API, Dropbox, Box, and all the other things. So there are a few things which are still not yet integrated. These are coming soon. So let's quickly click on upload and select the file. And as you select the file, I have already opened it for you. So you notice here the form 8821 is already been opened, and on this left half you will notice that the lower portion of this upload button has the name of the file that is opened. Over here you could have contacts. All the contacts are available. You could select those contacts by start typing their name or an email address, and those contacts can be added from here. You could use groups, so tags can be assigned to groups like parents, moms, dads, any type of groups, like a class or a section, or any type of groups can be assigned tags. So you could use those. Groups is another way to group individuals, contacts. Communities is yet another way. So basically at the highest level you have communities in the contacts, then below them are the groups, below them are the tags, and then individual contacts, something like this. So we can talk more about these contacts in a separate video, but just to give you an idea, if I wanted them to sign here, I would go in and click here. I would have this menu open up, whatever things I want. I could have first row and then the second row. So let's say go with the signature thing. When I click on the signature, it says select the recipient. I need to type in the recipient, and say I just type in anything, and let's see, it brings me up some menu of names. So whatever, I pick up johnexample.com, and then I click on save, and that's where it creates a placeholder for the signature. Similarly, over here, if I want to add a date, I can pick the date column, which is already selected, and it says position 1. So if there was a second signature, then I could use the position 2 for that. But right now we only have one position, so the date can easily be inserted here, and that's where our date column is rightly placed over there. We can play with it a little bit, and increase or decrease the size as we wish. And thereafter, as you notice here, what we have done is we can save this as a template if we choose to, right? We could save this as a template. If we were saving this as a template, we didn't have to add in the name or the email address. So either way, we have multiple choices and options. And coming to the real reason why we are here is the multi-factor authentication. So right here, when you click on advanced, that's where you will see a lot of options and possibilities. Right here is the multi-factor authentication part that talks of how we can arrange for the OTP via email, OTP via SMS. Knowledge-based authentication is another thing that perhaps may be coming soon. SSN, we could verify based on the SSN, based on the date of birth. We could also use a PIN number for them in order to do the multi-factor authentication. And right here is a very unique and interesting thing, and by clicking on this, it's like a toggle thing. What happens is, if you click on this, it would enforce that the person who is going to go in and sign the document have to log in. They could use their social media to log in, they could use their Google Gmail account to log in, but either way they are now being compelled to log in. If you unselect this checkbox, in that case the user does not have to log in. They can receive a simple magic link, and in that case they don't have to log in. But if we click here, then as you notice, the checkbox gets applied, and now the user is compelled to log in, especially those documents for which you definitely require identification, you require verification. You want to make sure whoever person says they are the one who is logging in by using the MFA, multi-factor authentication. So that's a quick run on the MFA. While we are on the same screen, we have more options whereby we can assist and facilitate the person who is going to be signing the document. Just in case if they are stuck and they don't know what to do and how to get help, you could enable them to share their screen. So that's another option, another video we can talk about this. Here we have some notification and templates going on. So that's a brief intro to multi-factor authentication. I hope you would benefit from this, and would keep you compliant with the IRS as far as your tax and compliance for tax professional is required. So thanks for watching the video. Stay tuned for more good videos to come.